I love the DVD era. I feel like I need to just throw something on YouTube and or Rumble. I need to throw something on here. I just don't want to put the video up because it just could be misconstrued. There needs to be some explanation. And this was slightly before you.
Okay.
But this is in the DVD era, back in the day. I can't tell you what year it was. If I had to guess, I would say this is 2009 or 10. But anyway, Destination X. This is Volume 8. This is their Seaduck hunt. Well, we started the Havre de Grace Decoy Festival. That's the first little bit of video, and then that would have been in May, in the beginning of May. And man, I don't know. I can't remember exactly without going back and looking when they were here for the hunt. But I can tell you this: they wanted to do a brand hunt, and there just really were not that many brand around. So the next day, they were here for definitely 2 days, if not 3. So second day, we went and we shot Scoter. And I just questioned that because I'm thinking dogs' names. And this is Coot. This is Coot. One of the earlier episodes, one of the earlier versions, maybe like volume 6, 7. Coot was in 7 or 8 again on an Ontario hunt. I'll try to focus. What I'm trying to say is Coot was on an earlier volume of Destination X, the DVD series, which would have been like in the volume 6 or 7. And the hunt was in Brighton, Ontario, on the Canada side. Well, obviously Ontario. I'm thinking it was on Lake Ontario, but specifically Brighton, Ontario. Almost across from Rochester, New York. But anyway, this is Destination X, Volume 8, the final chapter. The Havre de Grace Decoy Show in May, the Decoy Festival, as well as Seaduck hunting with me right here in Ocean City, Maryland. Let's check it out. Rig contest. The rules are pretty simple. They tell you what the bird is, what you need to make, and this year it's wood ducks. They alternate every other puddle duck and diver. So this year it's the puddle ducks, and they chose the wood ducks. Really, the two simple rules are they have to be self-righting, and you have to have at least 2 hens in your rig. Kind of a neat little twist to this contest. We're right in front of the museum. We're on the famed Susquehanna Flats here. And you know what? The promenade makes it a perfect area to judge from.
Do they judge from the deck or from on the level of the water?
No, the judges are going to, just like we walked up and looked, they're just going to judge them right from here. So they're not really doing any kind of, those geese kind of like the wood ducks, huh? The judges aren't going to hold them in the hand. They're going to basically walk right up and look at them. So you kind of maybe.
It's from distance.
Yeah, they're supposed to be birds for hunting. So if you want to put a lot of time and effort and detail in them, basically at 20 yards you kind of lose a lot of that. So kind of, if you will, evens the playing field maybe a little bit. So it's a cool contest. I think, I entered it maybe 18 years ago. I remember doing black ducks. I thought that would have been a pretty cool bird to paint and get started with. So it's just kind of a neat little twist in the museum. So they do the rig contest today, and then tomorrow Sunday they do all the single birds here. And they float them right on the rig.
Okay.
First thing we did when we put them in the tank is they all go in this way.
Okay. To see if they are going back.
And make sure they right themselves.
Okay.
And once they right themselves, are they balanced?
Okay.
In other words, some of them, you get them, they might be twisting a little bit.
Yeah.
So you look at the overall plane on the water as to how they're balanced in the tank. And then we step back and we're looking out from 25 feet away.
Okay.
And what you're looking at is the overall silhouette of them. And you're also looking at the color. Is it natural looking? You don't want too much brightness if it shouldn't be there. And it all depends on the lighting conditions too. Okay. It's good to change your bird from different lighting positions when you're making it to see what they're going to look like. You put them down, walk away, come back and look at them again. But we will look at the formation of the head. We turn them in different positions of the tank when we're looking at them. to see if it's unnatural looking, being too pinched
Yep.
or being too fat.
Okay.
We look at the jowls, the chest formation, how the cape area is located. Is it natural to the bird? Sometimes people pinch them too much.
Yeah.
So we look for the overall shape and the coloring of it, and what type of position they're supposed to be in. If the bird is relaxed, you're going to have a relaxed bird. Whereas if they're frightened or startled, you're going to get a different appearance out of them.
Right.
If they're aggravated or irritated, you're going to see a fatter brow, which will make them meaner looking. And we take all these things into consideration.
Let's go get some scoters.
Martin. Welcome Team DX to Maryland. Favor. Next time you just don't try to go chase them and get them. Can we do that, please? Do I need to get my gun out?
No.
We'll wait for later for my gun. Second to say this is a first year break. Always starting with Bill. Take a look, got a black feather here and they're starting out. And the way we tell that they're first year birds, they got a white belly. If you take a look at the feathers, all the feathers are V-notch and not fully developed yet. So it's kind of interesting. I have a lot of guys say this will be a going back. Since 1999, I've been guiding full-time here in Maryland. I'm a U.S. Coast Guard licensed captain and a Maryland Master Guide. The sea duck season in Maryland is 107 days long. Our duck season is only 60 days. So I primarily concentrate on sea ducks, scoter, surf, black and white wing scoter, as well as old squall. We get an eider occasionally, but we're a little bit south for consistent eider shooting, and then the Atlantic brand. I didn't invent sea duck hunting. It's been something in our history and our tradition here in Maryland for many, many years. But myself, along with Banks Boats, I think we've risen the level of the quality and safety in sea duck hunting and open water hunting with boats like this. The past 7 seasons, there weren't any boats like this. We started out with the 21-foot Goliath, and now we're in the 25-foot Titan. These type of boats just take sea duck hunting, open water duck hunting just to the next level.
It's gonna be good. Sue. This is just for Jerry.
Nice, Fred, nice shot. Go. Nice, nice.